And welcome to day one training of the Better Math Scores Challenge. My name is Michelle, for those of you all who do not know me. And I am so excited about day one. Let me see. And I'm trying to make sure that everything is everything, as the children would say. I'm so excited about starting this challenge and sharing everything that I know about getting kids to move based on their skills and concepts. So thank you for being a part of this challenge. So if you're watching this live, and I know a lot of teachers will be watching this on the replay, which is fine because we're teachers and we are busy. And I know that, some of you all will have to catch up on today's training. Know that the trainings are up until the last day, which will be Sunday. So if you're not watching the live streams, you can watch them in the Facebook group or on the Facebook page whenever time permits. So thanks again for being a part of this challenge. So let me, kind of go over some logistics. This is kind of going to be the longer live stream training. So the reason why I'm doing this challenge is to help you all hone in on skills that students are struggling with. And it's not always about math strategies, although that is the bread and butter, and you'll find me saying that more often than not. So it is strategies are what move kids, the ones that you choose, but it's other things that have to, kind of like a sandwich, make up the whole kit and caboodle, so to speak. So today I'm going to start with the workbook and go through the challenge and what we're going to do each day. I'm trying to mess with this thing because my head is off. So let's go ahead and move on over to the workbook. So the workbook is broken down. It's designed to make things easy for you. And at the end of this challenge, I'm going to teach you how to choose math concepts to help your students improve their math skills over the course of 5 days. So this is me, and I'll tell you a little story about my son when he was in elementary school and he was struggling, and how I felt like the school district was not equipped to work with kids that were working below grade level or even above grade level. But at this time, my son was struggling with mathematics, and that's how I got into this whole work. And I have a math test prep guide that goes with this, and that's what I'm referring to in there. So the one great thing about this challenge is I have a Math Intervention Academy, and there's no secret, you're part of the Math Intervention group. And I am offering, and I do this every time I host something, because I want teachers to really have resources at their tips, people to support them, and to be able to ask questions. So here, for the person who has the most engagements and the most comments on the post will win a 1-year subscription to my Math Intervention Academy. And that's what everything. You have access to all the modules, help with implementation. You have access to group coaching, all the things, as they would say. The second one will be, if you win, you will get free access to my fraction strategies for struggling learners. And the last one is 3 digital products of your choice from my store. So those are 3 prizes. So hop on. Don't take, it doesn't take long to share what you've learned. And it helps other teachers when you share. So that I'll be talking about who's in the lead and all those other things. The next one is day 1. I'll be diving into curriculum alignment, and you were supposed to complete the scavenger hunt, which is really simple. I'm sure some of you all probably did not finish it yet. It's day 1. And during my live stream, I'm going to discuss horizontal and vertical alignment. Then on day 2, we're going to talk about grade level themes, and then we'll break them down into major and minor themes. That's for our training. And day 3 will be learning progressions, is one of my fave. And you have some questions to answer for day 3. And then on day 4, we get to that one thing that all the teachers want. Do you have a math strategy that I can use? So day 4 is all about math strategies. And we have 2 prompts. And then the last day, we're going to wrap it up with progress monitoring on day 5. So that is the challenge in a nutshell. So, like I said, if you catch me on the replay, that's fine too. Though, if you're trying to win the free subscription to the Math Intervention Academy, leaving comments on there will be great, whether you catch me on the replay or on the live stream. So let me go ahead and get started. Here we are. So on the TEKS snapshot. Now, when we're talking about curriculum alignment, we're talking about alignment that spirals horizontally, which is your grade level, and vertically, which is your across grade levels. Lost my train of thought. It's across grade levels. So this is the state of Texas, and most curriculums are the same. Let me zoom in. So this is 5th grade. Now I always start with 5th grade because your grades that end a band really encompass all of the other grades, so to speak. So in 5th grade, the students have to, this is the horizontal alignment. So all the things that they have to do, and there are connections in between the horizontal alignment. For example, place value. 5th graders in the state of Texas, place value is very important because it's the application of place value. They are no longer learning place value. They're applying it to decimals and whole numbers. And that's it, rounding, all the things. So it's no longer learning place value. Now, when you talk about that horizontal alignment, the vertical alignment goes down to 2nd grade because, and I guess some 1st grade concepts in the state of Texas, it's limited on the place value. It really takes shape in 2nd grade. So, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade. 4th grade, you start learning decimals and place value. In 5th grade, you're just taking all that and applying it to different concepts. So that's your vertical alignment. Horizontal is grade level, and your vertical is across the grade levels. It's K1 and 2, and generally they run in bands. They K1 and 2 generally is a grade band. And then you have 3 through 5, but they all build on each other. You know, they all build. They build across and build vertically. Now, the horizontal alignment is basically what we use for Tier 1 instruction. I want you all to remember that. Basically, your horizontal alignment is what you use for Tier 1 instruction. It's that instruction for at grade level. Your Tier 2 instruction is your vertical alignment. That's what you use to close gaps. And it's that simple. I know people tend to think that, intervention and Tier 1 instruction is this major thing, and it's not. It's simple. Horizontal alignment at grade level, Tier 1 instruction. Tier 2 instruction, your vertical alignment. Because what you're doing is, say for instance, I'm looking at fractions and my students don't understand equivalent fractions. I will go down that vertical alignment to not 4th grade, where the vertical alignment for equivalent fractions actually begins. And some states it starts in 2nd grade with very limited equivalent fractions, just kind of like oral or non-standard. But then in 3rd grade, they start with common equivalent fractions. So you'll start there to close the gaps in 5th grade. So Tier 1 instruction is at grade level. You should not be using your vertical alignment unless you're front loading to close gaps. And I know with the pandemic and everything, something has my nose itching. With the pandemic and everything, we are, we are where we are. Let me say that nicely. We are where we are. So I've had to front load a lot of vertical alignment skills into my lesson. So I'm going to wrap that up, but I wanted to leave you all with understanding that your vertical alignment is what you use for Tier 1. It's all your grade levels connected. Where do you find that needle in the haystack to close that gap? Your horizontal alignment is at grade level. And that's basically what curriculum alignment is about. Finding where things are taught, finding what concepts are taught to mastery at your grade level, because that was in the scavenger hunt. Where they stop, because some concepts are taught, especially like for middle school, are taught and never revisited again, maybe taught in 6th grade, and you won't see them again until 8th grade. So those are some things that you need to know, especially if you're a math interventionist. You need to know where things start and stop. If you are a teacher, you need to know, where does it start in the vertical alignment? Where does it end? Where is it important in the horizontal alignment at grade level? So those are some things that we'll be talking about. But today I just really wanted you to understand the difference between the horizontal alignment and the vertical alignment. So I'm going to wrap it up with this. If you are, let me see, wrong one. Here's my challenge page. If you know somebody who needs the training, definitely tag them. The registration link is in the description of the live stream. It's not too late to join. Even if you haven't joined, you can click on the link and join today. It'll be open. If you join later on, you'll get all the emails and all the information. But I will go live every day at 7 p.m. And each day you'll have a training. Each day you'll have a task. And remember, I have prizes for the people who engage the most. So we'll see at the end of the week. I'll announce the winners, and hopefully we can have some fun with this and learn and collaborate and learn from each other. So that is all I have for you all for day one. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section and I will get back with you. Bye-bye.